over a year, Cindy.
But Ginger was such an important part of the Spice Girls.
Oh, you gotta move on, baby.
Welcome back, my friends, to Jesse's Storytime Spectacular. Today, we are going to talk about The Strangers Chapter 1. What a mess. Just to give some credit out there, my buddy, homie, killjoyjake, here on YouTube. I'll drop a link down to his channel below. His review is quite a lot like mine, so I was like, dang, man, like, I had already written my notes for this, and like, this was like psychic similar, like, almost to the T about what I would talk about. So if our videos are similar, trust me, it's not just me copying the homie. It's just, it was totally weird that we had like a really big same, expectation and, disappointments on this. It's quite a different, interesting film, and kind of a funny one there. So I just wanted to throw that out there that, our videos might be quite similar. That's all right, but whatever. So anyway, The Strangers Chapter 1. Instead, the couple this time, who we are very, very uninterested in. I mean, they're just boring, okay? Just very boring. And, I mean, the guy's kind of a douchebag, and the girl's just kind of that quiet, mousy, like, kind of chick. And she doesn't really, like, have much depth to her, and the guy's just stuck up. I mean, he's not, like, the dumbest, but he's also just stupid to leave his wife there and, weird people coming by the house and, all this shit, and he's still going back out and to get more help and whatnot. The whole thing is just dumb, like, the way he's presenting himself and the way he's talking to her. Like, they have no chemistry at all as a couple. So, like, why are we supposed to care about them? But anyway, they deal with some townsfolk, which is interesting. We have some possible suspects from them, possibly. We don't know, but whatever. They could just be accomplices. They could have just been whatever. We don't know. But whatever. That's just in there this time. It's like it's copy-pasted in there from like a ChatGPT thing or something, because the rest of it is 90% the same movie as the Strangers 2008 movie. And that's exactly what the director promised us this won't be. So it's kind of like, what the heck? What was the whole point there? I don't really get it. You were supposed to make, number one, you said an origin somewhat based film. So I don't really know if we got anything to do with the origin of them at all, because nothing gets explained or given to us about them, which is still good, I guess, because 2 and 3 could do something. I mean, somehow they're already filmed, so it kind of just seems like, I don't even know if the next 2 will come out in theaters, just how bad this one was received, but, the director literally did the exact opposite of what he said he would do. None of our characters were interesting, so why do we really bother? But they're at the Airbnb. The only thing that's different, I guess, is it's an older house, and they're, just stranded there because their car has trouble at the diner, and thankfully, a mechanic was like right there. That's how the townsfolk thing was so convenient and so okay. Well, I guess we'll go to this Airbnb you suggested to us. Even though they weren't stupid about it, they suspected that later. But they were like, we don't know whether they set us up or something. We don't know what's going on with these people. But, we also did just kill the Airbnb owner by accident, which is pretty much the same exact thing that they did with the brother situation, with the whole thing in the first 2008 one, and, just, they're doing the same thing, alright? But I will give them this. I did like the under the house thing. That was an interesting, fun scene. I liked it. However, the ending was exactly the same. I mean, they just get killed. The motive is exactly the same from the strangers. The strangers, instead of saying because you were home, this time they just say because you were here. That's it. Whatever. But even when you think the movie ends, then there's this stupid, long, drawn out post-credit crap that ends up when you finally see it, it's just her in a hospital bed. Somehow she survived the shotgun blasts and whatnot. And, the strangers had already gone and were gone out of there for, hearing the police on the way thing. So somehow she wakes up alive in the hospital and turns her head, and there's the baghead dude killer. End of the movie. Oh, such a twist. How creative. It's like, what are you gonna do with number 2 now? I guess it's just a revenge flick where she comes after them or something. And then, I don't know, the third movie, she's just, living her life and she's on vacation, and then they come and kill her. Just the second as, you know what I did last summer kind of movie. I don't know. But just, this is the same movie as 2008. I'm just heartbroken, man. I'm a fan of The Strangers. I am a fan of The Strangers Pray at Night. They are both high up on my scale for good horror movies. Alright? I liked them a lot. And if you also have not seen The Strangers Pray at Night, it is a very interesting take on The Strangers. You will have some surprises in there. I won't ruin that movie for you because I actually like that movie. And this one, I wish I didn't pay money to go see it. I feel disappointed. I really am heartbroken. I wish that I pray that somehow they pull off something to redeem this movie, this pile of garbage. I don't know, but, literally, it is the same thing as 2008, except maybe a couple tiny different details here and there, zero suspense, and take away everything good about 2008. And then you're like, okay, I guess we just slapped together this script with, some AI and whatnot, whatever, and we're good. We've got a New Strangers trilogy, and we've only told you part 1, but, we don't know what's gonna happen in 2 and 3, whatever. There's no marketing for it yet, but based on this one, I'm not too excited. Maybe they'll pull off some weird, House on the Left crap, I don't know, revenge stuff. Who knows what they're gonna do, but this was just really disappointing.